Well, dealing with the loss of a loved one is never easy. And this morning we talked with a woman who was sharing her heartbreaking experience in a new book. Dann, author of The Goldfish Went on Vacation, a memoir of loss and learning to tell the truth about it. Patty, welcome.
Thank you so much for being here.
Now, you are probably best known for the book Mermaids, which was made into a hit movie with Cher and Winona Ryder. But this book is a very personal experience about the loss of your husband from a brain tumor. He was just 50, and you had a 3-year-old son at the time, and how you dealt with that.
Yeah, this is entirely different. I had been writing fiction, but this situation made me feel compelled to tell the truth. We were walking back from the car one day in New York City, and I said, should we get the car seat? And my son was 3 years old, and my husband said, what's car seat? And quickly his language unraveled, and we took him to be diagnosed, and he had brain cancer. And the title comes from what we so often want to tell our children when something terrible happens. Oh, the pet died, went on vacation. Well, when your husband comes home with 17 staples in his head, you can't lie. So the story is my account of being open with our son, and it was really as difficult as it was a very close time for our family. I mean, and my realization now is that if a child can learn the words like Tyrannosaurus Rex, he can learn the words for diseases as well, and that everyone I spoke to who had terrible losses in their life and was lied to had a difficult time later in life. And it's not easy for my son, but it's better that he knows the truth.
And what is your advice for families that are going through this right now?
If you hear a diagnosis, I would say as quickly as possible, find a way to tell your children the truth. In some cases it might be talking to other family members and sitting down with your children. In some cases it might be going to a therapist or guidance counselor. But children know when you're hiding something. They know us better than anybody. And so if you're talking on the phone or trying not to cry, they know. And they also see the parent acting differently, suddenly can't carry them. It's better to tell them why, or they often think they've done something wrong, which is very difficult for children.
Who are you hoping will read your book, and what do you want them to take away from it?
Well, unfortunately, everyone we know is losing people to illness or to accident. And there are 3 children in my son's class who've lost their fathers already. So I think it's any parent who wants to know how to be open with their children.
We're looking at a picture right now of your family.
Oh, yeah, that was us in Holland. The last trip we took, my husband was from Holland, and so we took our son.
How old is your son now, and how are things?
He's 11. He's, a 5th grader in public school in New York, and he, wants to be a soccer player or a race car driver when he grows up. But we have kept many things from my husband. Some people have the impulse to throw everything away, but, for us, we had such a wonderful marriage that during the course of the day, my son might put on my husband's wristwatch, or he wears his sweatshirt, even though it's huge, to play soccer. And those are happy memories.
Right.
And I think that's important.
And I think also it's important to know that your book, I think people may hear what the subject matter is and say, I don't want to read that. But it's also an inspiring story. And thank you so much for writing it. Thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure.
And again, the book is called The Goldfish Went on Vacation, a memoir of loss and learning to tell the truth about it. For more information, log on to our website, WCBSTV.com. We'll be right back.